What it do, YouTube? What it do, DBK Mafia? Y'all already know who it is. And if you don't, it's your boy Mike over here at Sonic Exotic Bullet Camp. Yes, sir, CEO checking in. One time for the one time. Alright, guys, so it was requested that I give insight on how I became a successful breeder. First off, I'm not a successful breeder. I just breed dogs. But I do, I can give you a few gems here and there that may help you, start your own kennel. This applies to any breed of dogs, but specifically I will be talking about the breed of dogs that I chose, which is American Bullies. A lot of people try to jump into this game thinking that, hey, I can get this dog, that dog, put them together, make puppies, sell them, and I can make all this money and do this and do that. And that's not the case at all. Simply because you get out of the game what you put into the game. So if you go out and buy a $200 dog, your puppy's not going to be worth nothing but $200. If you go out and buy a $5,000 dog, then you have potential to make, some good money on your puppies because you got good blood, good structure, good DNA, blase, blase. So this is what I did. Well, my first mistake when I first started trying to get into the real breeding of dogs, because I've always had dogs, but when I got into the paper dogs, I seen, I was just like, y'all, man, I can make me some money, man. Let me go and try to get into this game and do this. So what I did, I went in, I found a female, her name was Pinky. I found a guy who was selling her, and I reached out to him, and I was like, hey, man, can I get some info on the dog? He said, oh, yeah, she's 2 years old. She had 2 litters. She's in heat right now. Boom, that's a selling point. Okay, she in heat. I can breed her real quick. Man, let me go grab her. So I met up with him, and I saw her. She was nice, what I liked, and then she was bleeding. So I hurry up and cashed out. I think I paid like $1,300 for her. So I cashed out, got her to the house, and I was trying to see if she was, she was still bleeding or whatever. So a couple of days went by, she's still bleeding, but she's only bleeding when she pees. So I'm like, that's not right, that's not. That can't be right. That's not how it goes. So, long story short, I found out she had a UTI. I reached out to, I did my research on her bloodline with the paperwork that I was given. And I found the kennel that she was produced at. And he said that he bred her 3 times. And he said he bred her twice. So, I'm like, so that's 5 litters this dog done had. So she can't be 2 years old. And in fact, she was like, maybe 3.5, 4 years old, something like that. So, I lost out on that. I ended up rehoming her to a pet home, giving her away. And that kind of just like, well, hey, and I started over with another female dog. She ended up getting ran over by a car, letting one of my friends keep her. So, it was just like, man, dang, I took my share of losses, and I had my experience, in doing it the wrong way. So this time I went and got. First of all, I stopped buying older dogs and started getting puppies. Like 6 to 9 months. That's when I said I was gonna start getting puppies. That I know they hadn't been bred. So I started doing that off and on, and I was getting them. Then the game changed. I see something else I like, so I get rid of that and get another one. So it was just an ongoing learning process. So this time, one of my friends, reached out to me. Shout out to you, Tony. One of my friends, he reached out to me. He was like, hey man, I'm getting rid of my yard. I got this adult female. You want to get her? For a good price. And I'm like, first I'm like, nah, but this a good friend of mine. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I get her. So I got her. I got her, and when I got her, she was skittish and timid, So, I took my time with her day by day, and got her used to being here with me. That's Pretty Black we talking about. So I got her used to being here with me, and then, now she's barking when people come to the door. When she sees somebody walk across the screen, she run to the door, bark, but she always up under me. She used to being here. So when she came in heat, You know, when I was ready to look for a stud, what I did, I familiarized myself back with the bully gang because I had been out for a while. So I familiarized myself. Got on Facebook, Instagram. I started a new IG, started a new TikTok with other dogs. You know, my logo, I got it made, and I just started from the ground up. You know, I rebuilt a foundation, and she's my foundation. So a lot of people are like, oh, you gotta have a male and a female to start a kennel, and you don't. You start with whatever you want to start with. Me personally, I started with a female. I started with her. I redid, I did my networking when it was time to look for a stud. I found a stud. I bred her, and now she's in there probably full of puppies. And she looking miserable right now because she going through those stages. We're like in the third week. Yeah, we're like going into the third week. So she's not eating and stuff like that. And I'm gonna show y'all a clip, and I want y'all opinion. Y'all tell me if y'all think she took or not. But yeah, after that, my boy J Bug, he hit me up over there, Big Books Bullies, out of Lancaster, Texas. He hit me up, and he had a mail for me. Granted, he had some nice bulls over there, so I was really shocked to be able to get Offset. So let me show y'all this boy up close. This is Offset right here. He don't like to be held. He do not like to be held, but man, this boy's he's just turned 6 months. So yeah, man, this is Offset. This is my stud. This is gonna be my stud that I take to shows and stuff like that. I'll be taking him to shows and putting him on the table, and I'll be promoting him as my stud. I'll be promoting him as my stud, and I open him up for stud probably 11, 12 months. Get him tested. But yeah, that's pretty much how I restarted my kennel. Now when she dropped her litter, I may or may not sell my puppies. I may or may not, because my plan is to breed her and him together and have my first in-house litter. And once he has his first in-house litter, then his feed will go up, because I'm pretty sure he can produce. He's inbred, so you go lock in those traits. But yes, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into raising these dogs. So before you go out and buy your dog, make sure you're ready for it. Just not too long ago, vet bill for him just for aspiration was like almost $600. Well, about $600. And that was just for oxygen. It was just for oxygen, one X-ray, and some medicine. And yeah, the vet bills can go into that, especially when you get into the C-sections. It's a lot, because these dogs can't push puppies out on their own, so they have to have a C-section. So yeah, when it gets to that, it could be very costly. So you have to make sure you're ready for it. And you probably think, hey, you go out and spend $5,000 on the dog, you gotta make that $5,000 back. So the $5,000 plus the vet cost plus food plus, if you get it as a pup, by the time it's ready to breed, you're probably already out $7,000 or $8,000. And that's not including if you got to get a kennel set up in the back or your backyard in your garage or whatever. So that's just maintenance of the upkeep of your dog. So before you even start to see a return, you gotta have money put in. Do your network, do your homework, do your research, do your due diligence when it comes to breeding dogs, and know what to put together and know what not to put together. And I see a lot of people out here breeding bad dogs. I see a lot of people breeding genetically defected dogs, and it is not what you're supposed to do, because the object of the game is to better the breed, not destroy it. And we already look down upon anyway, especially with these breeds. So You know, why would you want to, you know, breed a genetically incorrect dog? Like, that makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. But make sure you're doing right by these dogs. If you know that it's not breeding stock, pet home and fix it and give it to, you know, somebody that's gonna take care of it so they can live a long, happy life. At the end of the day, we care about our dogs. These dogs are not pets, they're our kids. Like, this is my son right here. And he's not going anywhere, he's gonna die here. So it's pretty black, they're gonna die here. So yeah, and what I sell is investments. I don't sell puppies, I sell investments. So invest in yourself. So if you're gonna invest in yourself, invest in yourself the right way. Don't try to take the cheap way out. I think that's it, guys. If I missed anything, charge it to my head, not my heart. I'm trying to get back in there to Pretty Black. And I have to get her medicine for her vitamins and stuff for today. But yeah, if y'all like this video, make sure you comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you haven't already, so you can be notified every time I upload a video. I'm just gonna drop content after content for y'all, man. Try to build my channel. Oh, one more thing. I will probably be doing a giveaway, depending on how many pups she had. I'm gonna do a giveaway for my subscribers. If I can get to 500 subscribers by the time, you know, the puppies are ready to go, I will be promoting it, you know, as time go on. But I will be doing a raffle or a giveaway for one of her puppies. If she took, it'll probably be around March. So, but I'll know if she took in a couple more weeks. I'm going to get a ultrasound done on her to confirm her litter. And if she took, then yeah, we're gonna move forward with the raffle / giveaway for one of her puppies. And I will announce the stud then too, so y'all can see. It's a takeoff son. So he's inbred takeoff. He's a takeoff son, but he inbred takeoff. She was bred to a takeoff son. So you see how he looked. So just imagine how his half brother looked, you know. So yeah. Yeah, big things. I got big things planned for my camp over here. Till next time, the BK Mafia.
Footsteps are doing more work than him.
What y'all think, man? Y'all think she took or what, man? What she looking like? What she looking like, man? Y'all tell me.